you guys know what I haven't done in a hot minute? A sketchbook tour. So this is my ninth sketchbook I've completed. This is actually a sticker I made. So this is one of my drawings. The rest of them are just regular stickers. And then I had some gold painting thingies left that I just put up here for texture, and I love it. Okay, so oh no, this is the wrong sketchbook. Hold on. Okay, so I need to update because this is the ninth sketchbook. I finished this one before that one. I've got like 9 of them I'm busy with. This is a sticker as well that I made myself. Yeah, I started this one on the 18th of April 2023 and finished it on the 20th of February 2026. The other sketchbook I started before this one, but that sketchbook is so awkward to work in. Okay, so I did this little birdie and another birdie and a little lady. And I think it was around this, no, it's the previous sketchbook. I got obsessed with these packing paper in my sketchbooks. And then this I drew from Pinterest, I think. There's a lot of Pinterest stuff in my 2023 years. And then, don't look at that. And then, I don't know if you guys remember this bird. It used to be in like Pixar movies, I think. I think so. And just a little, I like birds, as you'll see. And then Holo is one of my favorite YouTubers, so I decided to draw him as a bird. I don't think Holo will ever see himself as a bird, so that's him as a bird. And Doodles, um, Snow White and Dopey, I think. I don't know. This was a tattoo I did. Some doodles of fruit, some zombie doodles. I like this style. You'll see I play around with a lot of different styles. And I like these kinds of sketches as well. I think they're super cool. This bird, I would love to tattoo this bird. It is one of my favorite sketches. And then some froggy doodles. This is watercolor. I actually want to redo this one on the PC. I think it'll look amazing. And then an entire page of just doodles. I don't know if you guys want to take a minute and just look at it, because I stare at it often. I got these really cool color gel pens, and that is one entire pen. So they weren't very good pens, but they were smooth. And then I just drew a little fishy. I like fish as well. And then over here I was like having a day, and so I just drew a mental image, whatever. And then some doodles of many, many birds in shapes. I like how this one turned out as well. I think it was quite fun for a spread. Well, it's not a spread, for a page. And then an octopus guy, a doodle of a deer. And then I got these really weird papers that I just tried to draw on, and it didn't really work. Doodles, and then I've got my little owl. I redrew him as well. You'll eventually see him again. I redrew these two as well. I just need to recolor them. They're in a different sketchbook. This is one of my favorites. And then this little doggy guy. I love this guy. And I love this style. I think it's like the best thing ever. Another octopus. This was from Stray, the cat game. I think the game's name was Stray, but it's the little robot guy. I thought it was awesome. This little imagined world of a llama and people living on his back. And we've got, I like little frogs as well. I like a lot of weird things. I love this style. I don't know. I really like this style. I think it's so fun. And then over here, I like the packing paper. Again, fish, a little witchy mouse, which I thought was cute. Doodles. I was watching Hilda here, as you can kind of see by the style. This one I also wanted to turn into a sticker. I love these fish. They're like the most grumpiest fish ever. As you can tell, I really like Casey Golding, so I watch her a lot on YouTube, so I just drew something in her style because I like it. These are the two I turned into stickers. My little hairy ghost leggy guy. Don't look at the horse, okay? The horse is terrible. Over here we've just got, just little ghosts and a ghost snake. I thought that was the cutest thing ever. Just put it back. Um, okay, and then it's Cult of the Lamb. I watched, I think Gab. No, I don't know who played it, but I watched someone play it, so I just doodled it while I watched. And then this one, I drew a very long time ago, and I just recently colored it, or not recently, like in 2023. It feels like recently. I love this. I will definitely remake this on the PC as a digital art piece because I think it is adorable. Like her backpack is a little monster worm thing. This is Medusa. Don't ask me why. She's just a little Medusa, and she's obsessed with hamsters. My big bird. Yes, it feels like forever ago since I painted this. This was one of my favorites. Like, we've got the big bird, his water bowl right over his food so he can have mushy food and just digest it easier. I don't know. This actually inspired a whole children's book that I never finished. But yeah, it's my bunny girl. This was Bear and Breakfast. I watched Gab play it, so I just doodled it while I watched it. We've got a little morph here that would make a very cute tattoo. I love this bird. I think he's the cutest bird in the world. And we've got some, I wanted to turn these into little stickers, but never did. So maybe I'll turn them into little stickers eventually. I thought they were cute. We've got another octopus. I've redrawn this octopus a couple of times as well. And then this was for Sacred Life, a tattoo studio in the Cape. This is for my fantasy book. It's just like a little breakdown of a pond scene sketch I wanted to do. It actually came out really cool. It should be on my page next week. Like this idea has been brewing in my mind as they jump over the stones and stuff. But yeah, doodles. This is a Brumble Snap. It's also my fantasy book. That's just the doodle. I really like how this looked. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is just stuff I stuck in here. I thought was because there was a different drawing underneath it and I hated it. This is just my little camping ghosts with watercolor, which I thought was super duper cute. A little map. I don't know, I just drew a map because I could. A golden goose. I drew these, but just as line work pieces, and then I decided to paint and color them, and I really shouldn't have. They were better as just line work. I got some new pencils here that I tested out, and I don't like them in the sketchbook. This one, we had a power outage, so I played around with paint markers in the dark, so I couldn't really see what I was doing. Because why not? This is one of my favorites. It's just like a little guy going on a little camping trip, and we've got some stew. I never finished this one. I'm not gonna finish it. That's why I'm just birdie. No, that's a phoenix. That's a phoenix. And I also like this style, which is cute. This is also for my fantasy book. It's the key doodle. These are all stuck in. My daughter got like a whole bunch of kimons for Christmas, so I just stuck in the cute art pieces. This is just a doodle because I think mice are adorable. Okay, this is my main character for my fantasy book called The Keys of Beginning. Her name is Cylindra. It's just a teacup. This is Archibald. I hate Archibald. I'm busy redrawing him now for the fantasy book because in each chapter I want to put at least one image, but I'm gonna do just line work just to keep it simple. This is, I forget her name because she's not important. This is a bramble snap again. I changed the design. This is Sammy. He's the dog. He does not die. He's a good boy. This was another idea for the river crossing scene, which Sammy again. I really like Sammy. This is the dwarf. He is funny for the fantasy book. Yeah, over here it started going downhill because I got so tired, but I wanted to get all these images down, or just the idea or basic concept of the images. So this is where they scale a cliff, and then this is Aldrich. He's the male main character. His design also changed by now. Don't look at that ever. This is Cylindra's magical hilt, or her hilt that she uses her magic through. This I tried to save it by adding white, and I just made her petrified. That is one of the monsters they fight. Not one of the key monsters, but one of the encounters. He's going to look a lot different. His design changes as well. There's the bridge they cross. More monsters. Camping. I took away his man bun, don't worry. His man bun is going away. I think. I don't know yet. Eyeball. Because why not? This was the initial idea for the map. If you've been following me for a while, you know what the map looks like now, and you can see there's been quite an improvement. But we've got our little ship up there, the cave still there. I moved Illyra down here, and the camps I moved up down. A dogwood forest I moved to this side. I moved a lot of stuff, and then that is something else that happens. This was just a doodle that I really like. I really like this doodle, and then this I absolutely adore. This, I think this is my favorite sketch in the sketchbook because it is just so cute. And then rawr, final page is just a zombie because I like zombies. And then yeah, that is sketchbook number 9. Yeah, I'm proud. Leave a comment what you guys thought about it. What was your favorite page? And yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to see more, like and subscribe, because that sketchbook is almost complete. My other sketchbook is almost complete, and then I've got like 7 sketchbooks I'm busy working in because I cannot stick to a single style, so I just do everything. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have the best day. Bye.